Alright, so this is kind of part 3 of my fingerstyle technique. I think this is just really where fingerstyle strumming gets really fun because, like I said, I have a knack or a bent towards percussive music just because I started off on drums. And so this is where it gets really fun because here I've got some sort of kick drum sound action going on. And then I also get to add in the snare. Also, sorry, before I keep going, disclaimer, if you don't have any of the other videos down, like the whole just finger style, especially just strumming with only the middle finger, like as I did in the beginning. If you don't even have that, then you can just not even worry about this video because that's the technique that this kind of strumming is based on. I'm not able to do the up strum on the like with the thumb. It has to be all with the middle finger. So if you're not happy with the sound that you're getting strumming with only the middle finger, then you're not going to get a good sound while doing this. So just keep practicing at that. But if you have that, then you can try doing that, working with that, and then just adding this. All I'm doing is I'm using the heel of my palm here, and I'm just beating it against this part here. Obviously, it might be different on each guitar. This one, I'm not even sure if you'll be able to hear it very well because this is a small body guitar. It's very shallow. It doesn't have the same boomy sound as some other guitars that I've tried on. Especially like jumbo size guitars or dreadnoughts, they'll have a lot more boom space in the guitar, and you'll probably feel it a lot better. And that's where a technique like this will have so much more power, and it's actually a lot more worth doing it. I'm just doing it on this guitar because it's probably the best that I have here. But if you can try it on a bigger guitar, you'll probably appreciate it a whole lot more. But in any case, just explore the guitar that you're trying it on, and find out where you can get that bassy sound. Obviously, I'm not going to find it here. It's the smaller part of the guitar. Generally, it'll be closer to this area because this is where the bass really resonates on the guitar. So around the bridge is probably the closest I could get to, and so that's why I thump around here. I can't thump out here because I'm not going to have any strings to play, right? So it'd be just ridiculous, even though I could get a much better boom sound here than here. Here will do, it's good enough. But on a bigger guitar, it'll just be better. So I just thump around here, figure it out where it is, where it's good on your guitar. Maybe it'll be closer to the bridge, maybe it'll be a little bit closer to the hole. But you also might want to figure out where can you get a good snap. You won't get as good of a snap here, and you might not get it here. It's normally somewhere around over the sound hole, alright? So that's why I position my hand here. So most guitars will be right around here. So I took this technique from the second video that I put out, percussive guitaring for the first one. And it was just about the easy snap again of the E string against the fretboard. And that's all I'm doing here, right? So the kick is consistent, or the thump is consistent. Every other one I add the snap. And you don't need to try hard, just a nice easy snap. So it's all the same motion. Alright, so you could practice that. And then again, like the fingerstyle strumming, right? If you can practice that and combine all of these three simple concepts together. They're simple, but they're hard when you coordinate them. It took me a while to practice it. I still don't have it perfectly. You probably caught me making a few mistakes, but the idea is out there and it's really fun. I just want to share it with you guys. And I hope it actually opens up a whole world of exploration for you to play with. I kind of got the idea from Andy McKee, just watching a bunch of his stuff, because he does a whole lot of crazy stuff on the guitar. Makes it into a whole drum kit, really, and he's brilliant. So I just took, I think this idea was from a song called, I don't even remember. But yeah. And then snap. And that's just like a slap harmonic. I could talk about that in another video. That's another fun reason why I love playing fingerstyle. You can't really do that with a pick in your hand. It's hard. Yeah, this is the stuff I love to fool around with when I do fingerstyle strumming. One thing to watch out for though, I noticed that I can't actually get the same quality of snap. Now, you might not notice it, but I definitely do, because I've done it for a while, but I've noticed also because since my the heel of my palm needs to be here, the angle that I slap against the E string, it's like this. Normally when I'm strumming, it's on this angle. And actually I don't use so much the side of my thumb. I end up using a little bit more here as opposed to here. Right now as I'm doing this, it's like the side of my knuckle right here. Right? But then normally, and that's downward on this angle. But normally I'm playing like this. So I'm actually using more of the fleshy side here, right? Here, as opposed to here, right? So I'm using here right now, or I generally use here, but right now I'm using this part, the knuckle. And so it has a different quality. I just had to keep adjusting my positioning the more I played with it. And then eventually I realized I have to sacrifice a little bit of the quality, but again, I sacrifice a little bit of quality in order to get this whole extra dynamic, and I think it's totally worth it. It's not even that noticeable when you're doing it well enough. So just keep practicing it, you'll get there. A note for you, your shoulder will probably get very tired, probably because when you're trying so hard to coordinate, you get all really tense here and you're just kind of like thump, thump, I just want to thump on it. That's what happened to me a lot, and so you just have to keep moving it around, get some blood flowing. But after a while, the more you do this, the more you get the coordination, the more relaxed your shoulder will be, and you'll realize like the shoulder it doesn't need to be tense in order to do this. You could start relaxing it, and your thump you realize that the thump is just all here. It's all in the rotation this way. All right, and it doesn't have to stress out your shoulder. So after a while, like if it's feeling tense, that's all right. Just take a break, move it around, massage it a little bit. But after a while, you'll start to relax a little bit more. The more you practice it, the more you do it. When the coordination comes more naturally, you don't have to think about it, and then it'll relax, and then you could just. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope this opens up a whole new world for you, and I would love to see where this takes you on your little musician journey, even if you're just playing for yourself or for other people. I hope it really helps. Enjoy. Have fun.